There is nothing worse than a car that struggles to start on a cold morning, and if you drive a Subaru or a Jaguar, a specific little component might be to blame. We are looking at code P0066, defined as Air-Assisted Injector Control Circuit, or Circuit Low. This sounds complex, but the concept is actually pretty cool. An air-assisted injector uses a blast of air to mix fuel better, atomizing it into a fine mist. This is super important when the engine is cold, because a cold engine needs a richer, easier-to-burn fuel mixture. When this system fails, the computer sees a voltage signal that is lower than it expects, usually meaning there is an electrical short or a break in the connection. The symptoms are classic cold start issues like a hard start, rough idling, smoke from the tailpipe, or just poor performance until the engine warms up. Once the car is hot, you might not notice it at all, but do not ignore it, because running lean on startup can hurt the engine over time. To tackle this, start with the simple stuff. These injectors often have vacuum hoses attached to them. Listen for a whistling sound while the engine runs, which indicates a vacuum leak. A cracked hose is a cheap and easy fix. If the hoses are solid, you need to test the injector itself. Grab your multimeter and set it to measure resistance. Unplug the injector connector and touch the probes to the pins inside. You will need to check your service manual for the exact ohm numbers, but if it reads open or 0, the injector is toast. Also, trace the wiring harness back. Since these are often mounted on the throttle body or intake, the wires can rub against sharp metal edges and short out. If the injector tests fine, check for continuity between the injector plug and the engine control module to rule out a broken wire deep in the harness. It is usually a quick electrical fix or a simple hose swap that gets your cold start smooth again.